This is for you, chicks. Everyone says I'm a misogynist. I'm out here to help the women now. This is for you, to get the man of your dreams. Let's start with the basics. Stop dancing in clubs. Men don't like those outlandish women. The more confident you are in those scenarios, the least attracted we are to you. As a person, deep inside, they want the girl in the corner who says, I don't want to be dancing in front of all these men like that. Stop dancing, first. Two, no matter where you've been, or whatever amazing things you've done, or what expensive cars you've been in, etc., don't tell us. You don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Lie. You've never been nowhere, never done nothing. Never been to Lambo, never been to that club, nothing. Three, you don't like those girls who know lots of people. Because if you know lots of people, you don't want that. So don't be saying, oh yeah, my friend is the manager of this restaurant. You don't know anyone. You don't dance, you ain't been nowhere, you ain't got no friends. You just stay home, you read the Bible. Even if it's all a lie.
Today, we'll talk about the reasons why 90% of women in the United States simply aren't good enough and discuss the truth about contemporary women. They are entitled, have a negative attitude toward feminism, are overweight, and are highly motivated to file for divorce. When we say this, we frequently receive our bicycle back. It goes without saying that they will label us as women haters, misogynists, and other such terms. However, I would like to remind you of this particular dating tactic. Basically, women will tell you that 80% of men aren't good enough. Women choose from the top 20% of profiles on dating sites because 80% of them aren't good, according to the statistics. They both take into account your height, financial situation, income, college degree, physical appearance, and stature. They will discuss these characteristics. You could conclude that 80% of men lack these characteristics. As a result, they use this tactic. They are unconcerned about it. They will say that whenever you show interest, you fail short because you are insecure, which is why you dislike our dating strategy. Many women are single, despite the fact that few men will live up to these standards. Today, more single women than married women can be found in the United States of America's history. There are now more single women than ever before in our nation's history. Be that as it may, they don't get as much nibble back as when men say this. I say this as someone who has sufficient experience with women. I find them to be very predictable. Because of this, dating has no bearing on anything. I would know what a woman would say next if I sat down and talked to her for 5 minutes. We receive a lot of criticism whenever we say these things. However, I want to discuss the remainder. How does the remaining 10% appear? That's how women are all. But where are the 10% of women who actually possess the qualities that men seek in a woman? We sorted out the remaining 90%. A greater part of them are north of 49 years and are single parents. They are in the red, exhausting and getting come up short on. Let's discuss the 10%. Assume 5% of them have already been taken. They are out of market. Either they have moved in or they are already good wives. If I saw them at this particular moment, I would know they have been taken. 5% remains. 3% of these women are currently holding out because they are not in the right mind. I would recognize them and say hello if I met them, but I'll wait for a better deal. She is currently engaging in games, but she might one day get in my way. That saves me time and money by allowing me to pay for dates. That text message exchange with me during that virtual day. She is in the game, but she isn't thinking clearly. She is therefore unavailable to me because she is engaged in games. That leaves us with 2% remaining. They are not American women. 1% of these women are located outside of the United States. Obviously, I informed you that American women do not currently trim their mustaches, but the 1% who do could be found all over the world. Who knows where they might be, in Africa, Colombia, Peru, or New Zealand? For this person to sync with you, you would have to do a lot of soul searching. That is likely not going to occur. Over here, I'm doing my own thing. I'm living the life of a free agent. I simply do not have the time to travel the world in search of that 1%. The remaining 1% is probably overweight. At some point, she probably will lose weight. Then I'll notice her. But we live in the United States. How likely is it that that will occur? Every year, these women get bigger and bigger. Let's say you're fit and trim, and she walks around looking like the number 8. You all need to stroll around the shopping center, seeming to be the number 18. You need to deal with this in order to achieve that. This woman actually believes that getting along with you is good for you. Anyway, how on earth would you say you will get her when she trims down? She is probably going to join the other women who are waiting for a better deal. In this next several months, either ladies will get bigger by not practicing, or they will presumably get more modest in light of the fact that the food will be disappointing as it used to be. they won't be able to acquire it. But it will be the same as it has always been. They will perform monkey double backflips and create OnlyFans accounts in an effort to complete the game's oldest profession. Mathematically, it breaks down there. Focus solely on yourself is my strategy and philosophy for this reason. If you do what's in your best interest, it will happen to you. When you go out as a man and say 90% of the women are for me, and you use all of these other dating strategies, most of the time you waste a lot of time and put a lot of effort into convincing these women that you are worthy of their approval, because you believe that they will. You are the prize at the end of the day. More than you need them, they need you. But not until you shift your perspective and realize that 90% of them aren't good enough. Women also employ this same tactic. Until you set their attitude to that, you will be continually occupied in overseeing and resigning time on dating locales, attempting to detect a couple. It's probably not where they are. If you want to use the hope strategy, continue, even though it's possible that you'll waste your time and get lucky. Focusing on yourself, leading a free agent lifestyle, and accepting the fact that you are superior to the vast majority of others are where you should put your best effort, I'm telling you. You're presumably less underwater than them. My video for today is that. Peace.